You ever stare at the thing you say you want to do, still avoid it? I have, and I used to call it procrastination, but that wasn't the truth. It was actually an identity conflict. Today's truth bomb is titled, You Don't Have a Procrastination Problem. You have an identity crisis. Because when your self concept doesn't match the version of you required to complete the task, you won't do it. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is loyal to who you believe you are. Welcome to Daily Power Boost, Ignite Your Potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Shawn Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Hey there, boosters. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. I'm Shawn Michael, helping you lead and live from identity, not obligation. Yesterday, we shattered the motivation myth, called out the addiction to avoidance. Today, we're going deeper. Not into strategy, but into self. Let me share a story. Years ago, I kept putting off launching my first coaching offer, not because I didn't have the tools, not because I wasn't ready, but because deep down, I still saw myself as a guy who wasn't allowed to lead, who had to earn more validation first, whose voice wasn't legitimate yet. So I kept rewriting my about page, kept re-recording videos, kept building instead of becoming. Because my identity didn't match my mission, so I stalled. Here's what I've learned. First, procrastination is protective. Your nervous system isn't sabotaging you, it's shielding you. From what? From violating the identity it still believes is true. If you see yourself as unworthy, unqualified, or unready, you'll delay any action that contradicts that story. Not out of fear, out of fidelity. Second, we don't avoid the task, we avoid the identity shift. The thing you're putting off, it's not the task that scares you, it's who you'll have to become to finish it. That book you say you want to write, that podcast you're scared to launch, that conversation you're dodging, these aren't tasks. They're identity expansions. And if your subconscious sees them as a betrayal of the current self, it will delay, distract, derail you. Third, action without alignment feeds the shame loop. Ever force yourself to take action just to break the pattern, only to feel worse when you burn out or fail to follow through? This isn't because you're weak. It's because your being wasn't rooted before the doing. Your nervous system needs safety, not shame. It needs identity, not just urgency. Let's take a breath. Where are you calling it procrastination when it's really just misalignment? What actions have you been avoiding because it contradicts who you think you are? Here's how we shift. Name the identity you're outgrowing. Ask, what version of me is still running the show here? Is it the obedient one? The underdog? The one who never gets chosen? Name them, thank them, retire them. 2. Craft the identity the task requires. Instead of asking, how do I get motivated? Ask, who would already have this done? Write out that version of you in detail, not just what they do, how they think. 3, take identity aligned action. Pick one small action that matches your new identity. Not the old one, not the pressured one, the aligned one. Because you don't need more time, you need more truth. Procrastination isn't your problem, misidentification is. And if I can shift from stuck to steady by aligning before I act, so can you. That's today's Daily Power Boost. Pick one, name it, craft it, live it, and move forward from identity this week. Show notes have more tools to help you lead from self, not shame. And if you're ready to align your next season with your truest self, join us inside the Real Mastery Hub at realmasteryhub.com. On our next episode, we're exposing the altar you don't even realize you're still bowing to. The grind is a god, and you're still worshiping it. Because hustle isn't holy, it's a trauma loop with a productivity filter. Till then, lead true, live whole, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.